Greetings, lovely gremlins! Today I'm drawing one of the main characters from my indie horror RPG Missklang. Her name is Cecilia Accardi, and she's very close to my heart. Cecilia is the younger half-sister of Ginevra, our paranormal writer. The bond is strong and even shows up in gameplay. When they fight together, they gain a defense boost and stronger specials. I call it sister synergy. Her class is photographer. In Missklang, a camera is more than a prop. Cecilia can flash stun to blind enemies for a round, use infrared photography to reveal hidden clues in the overworld, and charge time exposure, a risky attack that captures an enemy's essence for heavy damage or stun. Spirit photography, but make it useful in combat and exploration. She is the strongest character against Spectre-type enemies, but you have to craft and use film for the spirit photography to actually work. Personality-wise, Cecilia is shy, nervous, and very clumsy, but she's also nurturing and hopeful. She looks up to Ginevra, sometimes a bit too much, and she worries that her alliance holds them both back. That mixture of optimism and self-doubt makes her feel real to me, like someone who wants to prove herself and finally stand on her own feet, even if she keeps stumbling. Now, the design pillars. Every character in Missklang is anchored to a historical era that shapes their silhouette, palette and vibe. Ginevra carries the 1930s to 1940s elegance, sharper tailoring, warm tones and a composed silhouette. Cecilia lives in the 60s to 70s space, softer lines, gentle textures, boxy dresses and rosy blue-purple tones. Putting them side by side tells you who they are before they even speak. One refined and decisive, the other tender and dreamy. A bit of history from my side. Cecilia and Ginevra are spiritual successors of an older project. Back then they were Hope and Josephine, two sisters in their grandma's haunted mansion, exorcising ghosts and discovering their powers together. I rarely throw characters away, I let them evolve. The tone got darker, the world changed, but the heart stayed. Sisters who faced the supernatural together. While I draw, I keep that in mind. The 60s to 70s influence show up in Cecilia's shapes and accessories, a softer, flowy silhouette, retro glasses, and the iconic swoopy haircut inspired by the lovely Patty Boyd. For color, I lean colder and gentler, so she stands apart from Ginevra's warmer, elegant range. The goal is contrast with harmony. 2 eras, 1 story. Last thing to mention, as you may see, I was struggling a lot with the background, just to ultimately decide to drop freehanding it and taking a reference pic from The Sims 4. Gosh, it took me so long to get this right. What do you think of Cecilia so far, and would you play the photographer class? Leave me some love in the comments and drop me a camera emoji if you made it this far. Bye!